Look at how I glow. Sexy, yeah, you know. Just like heaven, I'm a blessing. You gon' have to pay for it. Ooh, ah, I unlocked my full potential. Ooh, ah, you can't tell me I'm not special. I don't care. I'm in my pretty girl era. I'm a stare when I see myself in the mirror. Oh, tis the season, it's that hardy time of the year. I don't care. I'm in my pretty girl era. I don't care. Giving sassy, giving body, wanna give myself a bow. Diamond of the season, even goes all I name up right now. Dripping head to toe, sexy, yeah, I know. On my body.
Hey, Naomi.
Hello, Leslie. How are you doing?
Doing great, doing great. And thank God the everything is moving smoothly because we had a slight delay. We want to welcome you to our Monday Night Live event, our YouTube Live. And tonight we're talking about Let's Connect. We want to share with you some information about the Mary Kay business opportunity. My name is Leslie, and I am a sales director from Atlanta, Georgia. Excited to have you guys with us. And we want to encourage you to drop comments so we know that you're logging in. And I'm going to text it to my girlfriend who's in LA. You want to tell everybody who you are?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Connect Show. That's what it's called tonight. Well,
Yes.
I am lovely Naomi from that lovely city of LA, lovely Augusta. We just lovely tonight, okay?
Yes.
And I want you to get ready. Yes, we have somebody said love the into ladies. Well, thank you, Coach Farmer. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Well, we're excited to have you. Oh, that's Cassandra, my girl Cassandra. Hey, girl.
Oh, okay, that's Cassandra. Okay.
Excited to have everybody. We want to welcome all of our guests to our event, and we want to encourage the consultants. Make sure you share the link, share information, and if you're one of our customers, we want to encourage you to, pass this link, pass it forward and share it with someone else because they may be looking for an opportunity. So, Naomi, you and I just got back from Mary Kay seminar. Like I am literally still on fumes here. You want to tell
Yes,
everybody a
you
little bit
are.
about it?
Yes. Well, what's so exciting is that we were the first one to go. So we were the initiators. That's what I call us. And what was so exciting is that it was the 60th anniversary of Mary Kay. And it was amazing. People internationally was all over. But what I love about Mary Kay is that we get to see all our girlfriends on
Yeah.
top of being trained, on top of being fed. Now, we don't want to forget that because they do feed us well.
I do.
And the education and the training was phenomenal. But
Mhm.
what was so great is the award night. Wasn't that great to
It
get
was
dressed up in the gowns? And I wasn't at the same one at Leslie's, but I saw her dress and it's
so fun.
gorgeous.
You want to tell the story so I don't have to?
Tell a story. What?
Girl.
Okay, come back.
Tell a story about my last minute. My husband bought his first.
Oh,
You want to
you
share
know what? I had my dress. I knew exactly the color I was going to wear. And we kept asking Leslie for the last show that we did. We asked her if she had a dress, and she didn't. Don't you know everybody would go out and get a dress because she was on that she is a top director. She got to walk across the stage as a top director. She earned the trip. Now, there's nothing like a Mary Kay trip. Her and Rodney, her husband, get to fly on Mary Kay dime, as they call it.
it?
And Mary Kay takes care of them. So she went one place. I think she went one place and she found the dress and it was beautiful. I think it was just waiting for her. The
Maybe
dress was waiting
so.
for her. It had to been waiting for her. Who goes one place and had to travel and wait one
See,
night to pick up a dress? Who does
because
that?
well, here's the thing. I don't really like shopping for formal attire, so I always kind of wait to the last minute to do that. Hopefully, we don't have. I'm we have a little bit of a lag, so hopefully you don't see it on your side. Hopefully everything is still moving smoothly.
Everything's still moving.
Good. So we had a little bit of, my husband decided he was going to buy his tuxedo first before, I had a chance to get to the store. And girl, so I said to Naomi, I'm kind of dreading, shopping for the formal. But then the fact that he's pigeonholed me to certain color, I'm really like dreading it. And here's the thing, girl, went into the first store, tried to dress on. I said, That's it." And my husband goes, "Well, let's just go one more place." I said, "Okay, one more store, and that's it." We literally found the dress in like 30 minutes. I was like, "Okay, good. It doesn't need to be him. I got some shoes. I got a purse. I got earrings. I'm out." Like like if I was going to anything else but a formal event, I would probably really have taken my time, but not my gifting.
Isn't that amazing? It is amazing. You know how we have to go to 3 to 4 to 5 stores just to find the right dress, the right fit, and then accessorizing. That's another gift that we have to have.
Yep.
One store. And Rodney
One
had his
store.
before she did. That's amazing.
Yeah, I told him, don't do that again. Never, ever, ever do that again. Well, we are here. We are so excited to have you guys with us. Like we said, we're just getting back from Mary Kay seminar. And girl, we are so pumped. Like we had a pink blood transfusion, seriously. And we're like fired up, ready to go, and excited to share some details with you about why Mary Kay women love this opportunity so much. Because I mean, some people that follow us, Naomi, on Instagram or Facebook or even the threads now, they probably think, what in the world are these people so excited about? Like you said, we love seeing our Mary Kay girlfriends, but we love the opportunity and we love passing on the opportunity because we know, definitely with the two of us, how much the business has changed our lives. And
Yes.
so tonight it's called Let's Connect because we want to maybe have you take a serious look at the Mary Kay opportunity. We're going to share some facts and figures, and we want to encourage our guests drop questions in the chat, even if you're a beauty consultant, to prompt us things that we need to make sure that we share because we know some people may not get a chance to watch this live, Naomi. They may have to watch the playback. And we want to
Right.
definitely empower you with enough information that, as Mary Kay would say, when you kind of take a really good look at it, you can make a decision for yourself. Is it for you or is it not for you? And it just ended up being a great fit for me. In the beginning, Naomi, I wasn't excited about Mary Kay. I was like, I don't want to do Mary Kay. I've never sold anything. But I'm so glad I did because it can change your financial situation if you allow it to. So you want to give everybody some instructions about our giveaway tonight?
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to make sure that you call your guests because this is a
Yes.
great opportunity to be educated and enlightened about what Mary Kay has to offer. So this is a time for us to have the guests, and we're looking for the most comment, the queen of comment, and we have a prize for the guests. So definitely call them, text them, let them know that they need to be on right now. And they don't want to miss this opportunity because we are flying high and we're flying red hot. And the information is right here ready for them. So get excited.
Right.
Call your guests now.
So we'll be giving away. Naomi's going to be giving away a gift for a guest, but I'm going to be giving away a gift for a beauty consultant. And again, we're looking for the beauty consultants who give the best comments, the most comments. So make sure you keep things flowing. And Naomi will be watching that side, and she'll be picking,
Mhm.
who the winners are. So make sure you drop some fun comments. Okay, let's get into it, Naomi. I thought a great way to start things off would be just to show a quick video if it's going to
Okay.
play. Okay, gonna play, to help you take a look at why we are using the tagline then, now, and always. See, we're about to celebrate our 60th anniversary in Mary Kay.
Yes.
On September 13th starts our 60th year. And, when you think about the vast number of women who've been impacted by Mary Kay, I called Naomi on the way back to Georgia and I said, girl, we need to like not talk about products tonight. We need to really kind of talk about the business. So let me drop to this video so you can kind of take a look at who Mary Kay is. There really is a woman named Mary Kay Ash. You're going to see her in the video, and then we'll
Yes.
come back and kind of break it down and answer any questions that you have. So let me go ahead and drop to that video, and we'll be back in
Okay.
about 2.5 minutes. So here we go.
We're doing something more important, in my opinion, than selling cosmetics. We're helping people to change their lives.
At the very heart of Mary Kay is a calling to make the world a better place.
60 years after our founding, that heartbeat is stronger.
Stronger than ever.
We're doing something more important, in my
You can do it. These 4 powerful words, instilled in Mary Kay Ash as a child, fueled an unshakable confidence and belief in limitless possibilities. This belief carried her through childhood challenges, propelling her from a young girl of humble means with responsibilities far beyond her years to a sales phenom. But for Mary Kay, true success meant creating a full life. As a single mom and driven businesswoman, she believed women could have it all. And she taught her children that with enthusiasm and hard work, anything is possible. She would prove it. After years of being dismissed by male colleagues for thinking like a woman, Mary Kay doubled down on that strength. She not only shattered the glass ceiling, she built a ladder, determined to help others reach their highest potential. She created a company for women to feel confident, beautiful, and connected with the support of her family and a dedicated girl tribe. This game-changing business sealed Mary Kay's status as an icon. And through her timeless legacy, Mary Kay continues to empower women to dream big and ignite success. Women fueled by 4 words. You can do it.
We're doing something more important, in my opinion, than selling cosmetics. We're helping people to change their lives.
At the very heart of Mary Kay is a calling to make the world a better place.
60 years after our founding, that heartbeat is stronger.
Stronger than ever.
It is truly a remarkable story how we got here.
In 1963, my grandmother created an opportunity for women to own their futures. Enriching women's lives is the mission. We have a purpose here.
The company gives back. It stays true to Mary Kay Ash's devotion to family and supporting women. Since 1996, Mary Kay and its charities have given more than $200 million worldwide to groups focused on helping women, children, and the environment.
Mary Kay's dedication to make things better goes beyond geographical borders. The company has planted more than 1 million trees around the world. Our global manufacturing facility has achieved 0 landfill status. It's powered by 100% renewable energy, and we produce more than 1 million products there every single day.
We push the boundaries of product innovation here every day. Mary Kay holds more than 1,600 patents. That reflects our passion for creating high-quality products people love and trust.
We are continuing Mary Kay Ash's vision. We are supporting the independent beauty consultants and a business opportunity that changes lives.
I feel inspired every day that we have empowered women in more than 35 countries to run their own businesses. The opportunity helps enrich their lives and the lives of the people around them.
The opportunity is truly unparalleled. It was created by a woman in 1963 when there were hardly any opportunities for women. This community of women supporting women has made us one of the largest beauty brands in the world.
I know our mission will never change. Mary Kay was created by a woman to empower women. I'm excited to see how it enriches women's lives in the next 60 years.
60 years.
60 years.
All right. So ladies, please forgive us for things, everything not running smoothly. So hopefully you got a chance to see both of those videos. Don't you love how many videos we got to watch, Naomi, over the last few days when we were at seminar that kind of really gave us an opportunity to reflect back about how far we have grown as a company and how far we've grown as a sales force, right?
Yes, I just love the videos. It just brought back the memory of who Mary Kay is. And, sometimes you have to remember why she started this company.
Yeah.
And it was by a woman for women. And it is an amazing company. And so, yes, I love the videos, and you had some great ones.
Well, thank you. Thank you. So I know you're going to watch the chat because I don't want to move too many
I'm
things at
watching the
once.
chat.
Okay, great. So let's talk a little bit about our personal journeys into Mary Kay and kind of sandwich in the information about the business opportunity. As I mentioned in the beginning, Naomi, I really was not excited about makeup and skincare. And that had not been a part of something that I was really focused on. You know what I mean?
I
I
know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So, a lot of times when we're sharing an opportunity with someone, they may say, you know what, I'm not the makeup type. I'm not, the sales type. But here's the thing, you can learn to do anything, if you just give it a try. And what I really love about Mary Kay with this Enriching Women's Lives focus is it gives you an opportunity to look at where you are financially and reshape your family's financial future. Now, if you just really take in that sentence for a second, it allows you the opportunity to reshape your family's financial future. And so if you think about, okay, how much money do I have in savings, or, how's my retirement, my investments going? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now financially, right? And so that's the question that really I was asked in the beginning of Mary Kay when I was saying, no, 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 girl, no, I'm happy for you. No, but it's not for me. But really, when I kind of seriously looked at that, Naomi, I had to kind of like slow down and process exactly what that meant. In Mary Kay, we make a 50% profit. You can see behind Naomi some samples and some different products. We make that 50% profit every single day. And one thing that I love about this company is it allows you to stay off or stay out of your checking account, stay off of your credit cards, but create money to move forward with day by day. And I'll give you a perfect example. Early this morning, I think it was before 7 o'clock, I got a text message from a lady that it's been a minute since I talked to her, because I said, can I call you at 12:30? Because I wasn't quite sure who she was, but she ordered $130. Okay, now that's just a simple order. Okay. But here's the thing about that $130, Naomi. For the average woman, that may be the expenses that you need for the day. I mean, here in Atlanta, school starts on Wednesday, I believe.
Yes,
So,
it is.
many parents are just buying paper, pencils. It's not like it used to be when you and I went to school. They just gave us a notebook and some paper and a pencil and said, bye. But now you have a whole list of things. And so maybe it's just, the additional money that you need to get your kids in school. Maybe you have, maybe you need to pick up some uniforms. Maybe there's some other little incidental things that you need to do with your cash flow. And, even before I left, I had already sold over $1,000, just in about a week or maybe a week and a half. And when you think about that, what would an extra $1,000 a month do for you? That's big for a lot of people that I know. Right, Naomi? Wouldn't you agree with that?
I agree with that more than any. Doing that, $1,000 in a week, that's what some people make in a month. But yeah,
That's
you're
right.
right.
Right. And one thing that I, did a class with some of the top directors in the Emerald division, and one of the things that I really stressed to them that I try to impress upon my consultants is as women, we need to be saving money, because when things happen, like you need car repairs or you got kids going to college, you have, a well of money that you can pull from. And if you don't really look at starting your own business, where are you going to get that extra income from? So the 50% profit is big, and you make 50% from the very first appointment. So my first weekend in Mary Kay, although I did not know how to match foundation, I was like, girl, what, here's the cleanser, here's the mask, here's the freshener. I was going through the basic steps. I still sold $1,018, Naomi. And so over $500 in
Amazing.
profit. And that was between a Friday night and a Sunday after church. That's excellent, excellent money. My first month in Mary Kay, I sold over $4,000 in product. So 2,000 of that was my personal, money to do whatever I needed to. And at that time, I had about $14,000 in credit card debt, and I was able to pay off my credit card debt in less than a year. So even if you just look at it like, hey, I need to use it for, X, Y, Z, you have the freedom and flexibility to do this the way that you want to. So Naomi, a question that people always ask me are there any sales quotas? So will you address that one? Are there any sales quotas in Mary Kay? Do we have to sell a certain amount?
You don't. This is your independent beauty consultant. I want you to understand what independent means. We are here to teach you and to help you, whatever your goals are, whether it's to make an extra income for college or for a vacation. We will teach you and show you how to manage that, how to manage your money. And that's another plus right there, money management.
Yeah, yeah,
Leslie that touched that, but money management is so important. And I know for me, it wasn't something that I was taught. And so I got that in Mary Kay. And so we will teach you how to manage your money, what your goals are. We had some people that just came back from seminar. They were in Mary Kay Princess Court. They were in Mary Kay Court of Retail Sale.
national quota.
So whatever your goals are, that is what we teach you. You are independent. The company said there isn't any quota. We tell you what you need to do. And
Right.
we find out what is your dreams? What is it that you want to do with this business? And that is how we work it.
Right. So Naomi, when I first got in, like I said, I had to pay off my credit card debt. Rodney and I were getting married, so that was next. And then the next goal was to buy a house. And we don't
Yeah.
even want to talk about the housing market right now. That's another subject. But even, if you're looking at, buying a home, you need to have a down payment and you really need to have some extra money in your savings for that. So maybe your goal is, girl, I want to buy my first home, or I want to buy a nicer home, or maybe I need to do some repairs around my home. I mean, girl, every time I turn around, look, I had to buy a dishwasher, a wash machine, and a dryer within like a 5-week period, none of which is cheap, right? And so, again, being able to use my Mary Kay business to kind of turn up the heat when I need to, right? To create additional income. Like you said, you have the freedom and flexibility. You are your own boss. Now, I
You
love
are
that.
your own boss.
So it's not like we tell you, okay, you can only work, 8 hours this week. You can do it the way that you want to. So Naomi brought up a great point. We're here to be like your business coach, to tell you things that worked for us, give you, suggestions of other things that we've heard other directors or consultants have used. But you don't have a boss in Mary Kay, and I don't even know if anybody needs a boss. You know what I mean? Like, this gives you the freedom to set your business up the way that you want to. You can work it around your schedule. You have, is it 5 sons?
She wants to give me one more. I have 4 sons.
4. I'm sorry.
I have 4 sons. I don't know where the 5th one is, but I have 4. I wish it would be a girl, but
Right.
it can be. But yes, I have 4 sons. And, Leslie was talking about the money, education, having kids and sending them to college is an extra expense.
Yeah.
And having 4 or at least 3 in college at the same time,
Ooh, girl.
if it wasn't for Mary Kay, it would have been a tremendous thing to have them come and having to pay for that bill, that college bill after college. But
Yes.
not only that, you have all the other things that you have to think about with college, the cars and the books and the apartments and, the living expenses. And so Mary Kay has allowed us that flexibility, that financial freedom to work our business, to able to help our kids.
That's right.
I didn't do with 3 in college. It was something, and Mary Kay allow us to really help them financially when it came to that.
Yeah.
And the 4th one just finished. But so that was important. But I do have to say something that National Kim is she's just putting it on. First, she said, we have no limit to the amount you can earn, which is very important.
We need to
And
invite her
then
into the chat. We need to bring her on camera.
we need to definitely bring her on. She said the government cannot control how much you can earn or save. And so these are things. Thank you, National Kim. Keep putting it in. We
Yeah.
definitely need to see that,
Yes.
which is so important too. Where there's no limit on how much you can earn. Nobody can say, "Well, you already tapped the top level. You can't make any more money." That is
Right.
not true with Mary Kay.
Right.
Okay.
Let me go back to one thing you were talking about, kids in college. So I used my Mary Kay business, my sales money from Mary Kay, my husband and I, primarily to give my son Christopher, give him his education. That was going to be our gift to him. So whenever he graduated, he didn't have any student loans. Okay. And then Naomi, he of course lived at home. This was in 2020. He lived at home for a year, and he was able to purchase, actually build his own home. So, of course, that came from, as you mentioned, parents. We had to pay for apartments. So we were strategically put the apartment in his name and his dad's name. And then I bought him a car and I had that in my name and his name. But we were establishing credit. And so, that may be something that may trip your trigger, why you may want to look at having a Mary Kay business, or having what some people refer to as side hustle. I'm not really fond of the word side hustle, but a way to generate extra income,
Extra
right?
income.
Um, so that's big. All right. In the beginning, we used it for private school. Then we used it for
Yes.
college. And I'm always asking my husband, does this boy appreciate what we did for him? I sure hope so. Because, honey, that was a lot of lipstick. I'm just saying. But, that's the good thing. Like you said, we're independent contractors. You can decide how much you want to sell, right? And if you need to take time off, you can do that, right? Now, what I love about it, Naomi, is this career that you can create with Mary Kay. Because in the beginning, I was just thinking it was just going to be a few $100s here, pay off the debt, and then I was just going to tiptoe right out of Mary Kay. But instead, I found a career that I love. And I'm going to tell you something. At seminar, what stood out to me more than anything is
Right.
that women were sharing how they embrace the career side of Mary Kay. So I really want us to put some emphasis on that and kind of talk about that tonight, because you can just sell, or you can choose to share the opportunity with your family, your friends, your customers, as you begin to develop one customer, and then you got 10, and then you got 100, and it just keeps going. And when you share the career opportunity with them, Mary Kay pays us well for continuing to grow the company. Right, Naomi? Do you want to address that for a second?
Let me address that. I'm glad you said that, because we have the ability to sell. Let's just talk about that. And that's the ability to share the product. And long time ago we did it on the face. We still do on the face.
Right.
But because the market has changed so much, we are doing it virtually. And so virtually is that sending samples to customers. We can do FaceTime. And we also have the ability to do on face. And then
Yes.
we have the QVC style, where we do Facebook Live. Technology has really taken us to a lot of different places. And then, of course, we have online selling, where we have our website. So
Right.
we have the website that Mary Kay sets up for us, that Mary Kay manages for us, and our customers can go on that website 24/7. And so the versatility of all the ways that you can make money, not just one way, but we have several different ways that you can make money and make it work for you, and utilize the flexibility of how we can make this money. And so that's amazing in itself.
When it comes, let me share a little bit about when it comes to selling the product. When you sell the product, because there's so many ways that people can pay you. People can pay you with cash. They can pay you with check. We accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express. We take Zelle, Venmo. What am I leaving out? We take
We have
everything.
it all. Zelle,
We take
Venmo.
everything.
Yeah.
One thing that I love about it, Naomi, is that um, it can be a business that you can profit from, and everything doesn't have to be visible to everybody. Now I have to be careful in how I say this. But when people pay you with cash, girl, that's just cash. I always say cash is king, right? And so if you've got that cash, you need to go pay a bill, or you got that cash and you need to, as my granny would do, she would stuff hers in a Folgers coffee can, create her own little savings setup. What I love about it is you got the freedom and flexibility to purchase product when you want to, and really use your income, your profits the way you want to. And I love that. So in other words, we don't have to report our sales to Mary Kay corporate, and then they tell us how much is our profit. You can decide for yourself how you want to manage that money. Now that's key, because maybe if you need to make a house payment tomorrow, girl, tomorrow is the first, you can sell what you need to create the income to make that house payment. And I really love that. I love the fact that nobody is managing your money but you. That's big, because some people have this perception that Mary Kay cuts us a check. No, ma'am. When somebody pays you in cash, girl, you don't have to tell anybody you had that money. That money is not reported anywhere. That is your, as I like to say, silent income when it comes to selling that product. You can listen to Michelle. Time to transform. That's right. To transport. That's right. So it, you can manage that the way that you want to. Okay. Now let's talk about these cars. Okay. Because these people are on Barbie overdrive. I mean, like,
Yes,
it's
they are.
crazy right now. I can't go anywhere. I mean, and people are like, oh my God, pink car. Like, they've never seen a pink car like it's a dinosaur. It's like, oh my gosh, pink car. And people are wanting to take pictures. So Naomi, I pulled the pictures of the cars so we can share all the different cars that you can earn.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to bring up the first one. You can kind of help me talk about it. Let me make sure I got the
Okay, we're going to talk about the cars.
Okay, now here's the first one. I got a bit. Look here. This car is
That's
so
the newest one.
absolutely. This is the newest one. All right, can y'all see it? I
They
mean,
can see it. They can see it.
people may not realize this, but we don't get used cars. We get brand new vehicles. Okay, so this first car, Naomi, what is this one called? This is the Grand
It's a
Achievement
track.
car.
It's a track. All I know is a
It
track.
is so adorable. And you know what I love about it? When you earn one of those cars, Mary Kay covers tax tag. They cover your insurance, 80% of your insurance.
80%.
If you are married, they will put insurance on your spouse. However you want that done. And then the beauty of it is that every other year you get another car. You get the opportunity to qualify for another car.
Right.
So
earn
this is
another
the first one. And here's the other thing. We give you a chance to feel the pink, because you might come in like I did. I was like, oh, girl, does it have to be pink? And then as I began to move up in Mary Kay, I'm like, the pinker, the better, right? So that's the
You
first
actually
car.
said that, Leslie?
I promise you I did. I promise you I did. So to earn, this is the very first car, and your beauty consultant can send you all the details on how you earn that car. The second car, I love this one too, because we have lots of people who like crossover vehicles, and this one is black. This is the one that Naomi is driving. I'm gonna let you tell
Yes.
everybody about this one.
That's the Equinox. And you know what was so nice about it? The manager around the road. It does have Mary Kay on it. Okay. And I love the car, but of course the next car is the one that we're going for. But that is the Equinox. And of course, you have the choice of the car or the money. But like she said, Mary Kay pays 85% of the registration. And so in 80% of the insurance, and then the registration is paid by Mary Kay. So you definitely want to earn those cars. Now go
Right.
ahead, talk about the top of the top, the trophy
All right.
on wheels.
Here's the next one. This is, and of course, there's an Escalade that National Kim drops, but this is the pink Cadillac. This one is the XT5, I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's XT5.
okay, great.
Yes.
She's cute. She's fabulous. I'm telling you, you will love it. And Mary Kay, the car's fully loaded. It's a very nice car. I'm telling you, you get so spoiled. This weekend, Naomi, when I was at seminar, and one of the staff members was reading my accolades, and she said she's had 14 cars. I was like, at 10 of which are pink Cadillacs. And again, when you think about how much money you save, Naomi, when you aren't paying for a car payment, when you don't have to pay for insurance. So when I bought my son that car, I was like, oh, I don't like paying car payments. I was like, oh no.
Especially when you never paid for one. That's right.
That's right. I hadn't had a car payment in like 20 years, something crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Same here.
it's such a blessing to have the car. So anytime you see someone driving a Mary Kay car, honey, you need to make sure you wave at them, because I'm telling you, this is not a Price is Right moment. This is a Mary Kay is the right opportunity moment. These cars literally are just such a blessing. You go in, you sign your name a couple of times. They make sure you have the basics of working the car, and they're like, all right, let us know if you have any question. Make sure you bring her back to have the oil change, service your vehicle. But what an incredible blessing by having an opportunity to drive those Mary Kay cars. This weekend we heard Kathy Halou say that Mary Kay used to say she never saw a dirty pink Cadillac, and she better never experience that. So that's the other thing. You always tell people,
Clean.
"Girl, keep your car clean. You ain't paying for it. At least go wash it, right? Go wash her. Keep her clean."
Go wash it. And you
Look
know
like
what? It's nothing like having that car. It definitely isn't. To be able to they don't even ask you for an ID when you walk in. It seems like they know who we are when we walk in, because we don't walk alone, of course. But it is an honor and a privilege to be able to drive free, not
Yeah,
paying insurance, most of it, or the car note, which is
right.
amazing.
And
And to get a
anybody,
new one every 2 years, to earn a new one every 2 years is
right,
amazing.
and anyone can earn that car. Another
Mm-hmm.
question I always get, does your husband drive it? He stays in my car more than I do.
It does.
He could care less that it's pink. As far as he's concerned, he always says, from where I'm sitting, the color is free. So he doesn't care. He was like, baby, this car could be polka dot pink. It's the fact that we're not paying for the vehicle that excites really any man. They like the fact that you're driving a free car. All right, so let's jump into the next thing, Naomi. So how do we make this money? You make your money primarily by either doing, sure some of our customers have attended a Mary Kay party where we sit around and we try the product on their face. You can do
Mm-hmm.
a facial. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
all these opportunities are free, or you can just kind of do a show and tell appointment with your customer. Show what you have, tell her about it, let her sample some of it. And then Naomi mentioned we also do Facebook Live and YouTube. So we do all kinds of tutorials. So there's freedom and flexibility of doing Mary Kay hybrid online or doing it in person. And women love to have their own personal beauty consultant. I can
Right.
say, girl, no, I remember red is not your thing, right? And you know what? A lot of my clients, when somebody's getting married, when they're traveling, when there's something special going on, they're gonna send me pictures and they want me to put their glamour together, or put a experience together when families coming down, whatever it may be. And I like being able to give my consultants, give my customers that one-on-one touch. I like to refer to it this way. It's if you are a high-end boutique customer, you're gonna love having your own Mary Kay beauty consultant, because it's like having that high-end boutique
Right.
experience, right? I remember
Mm-hmm.
what looks good on you, and I'll say, girl, I got something that you're gonna absolutely love. And so you get that experience when you have your own personal beauty consultant. And if you have any skincare challenges, you're going to have your own personal beauty consultant help you walk through that as well. Okay.
And you,
So,
and Leslie, before you finish, the freedom and flexibility, of course, is selling the product, but the freedom and flexibility of being with your family, the
yes,
freedom and flexibility of having 4 boys. We were always going into sports and doing different things,
love
and
it.
being able to take my business, no matter what sport activity my kids had, and still being able to utilize my Mary Kay business no matter where I go. That was amazing to me. And that was so important for me to be able to do those things. The freedom and flexibility of taking them on field trips, having that flexibility, knowing that I'm my own boss and I'm accountable to what I need to do. That was important. And so all of us have different needs. We
Yeah.
definitely want to have the money, but we also want to have the freedom and flexibility of being with our kids, if that is one thing that you have. And it's available also in Mary Kay.
I was talking to one of my relatives, and she's a school teacher, and she is so sad about going back to school. I mean,
Uh,
she's like almost over it. And God bless the teachers, because God didn't call me to teach, right?
it's
But what I'm
right.
saying is, some people, after when you're at the end of the day, you look at yourself and you go, am I happy with my life? Am I happy with my career options? Am I happy with the income then, I'm always telling people you really need to take a look at Mary Kay, because one thing about us, it doesn't matter how many years we have been in the business, we're excited about the possibilities of what this career can do for us. So
Yes.
Naomi and I both have been in Mary Kay for over 20 years. I can't remember exactly
Yes.
how many years you've been in, but one thing that I love is the career advancement. So let's talk about the big money. Okay. So we know they make a 50% profit on everything that you sell. But then
That's
if
right.
you choose to share the opportunity and do what we refer to as team build, like share it with somebody else. And now instead of there being me, that's me and maybe my best girlfriend or my cousin or my best friend, whatever. As you share the opportunity, Mary Kay pays us well. Mary Kay Corporate pays us well for doing that. And of course, as your team gets larger, your commissions get larger. Okay. Now we know that you can do this the way that you want. So you can just
That's
sell.
right.
You might want to just share the opportunity with a couple people. But if you have vision for our management side of Mary Kay, Naomi, we refer to that as directorship. And then you
Right.
keep advancing and you can get to the national position. The money is absolutely incredible. So I want to talk a little bit about that. And of course, this is just an example of what you can earn based on your own personal activity. Okay. It is not a lottery ticket. You're not going to scratch your wing, or you're going to have to do a little bit of work. But I will tell you, Naomi, I love the fact that I was able to take some financial pressure off my husband. And I'm always
Yes.
telling women this. This is something that you may want to consider, right? Being able to be a key contributor to your household, or be the contributor, be the one that's handling business in your household. I love that.
I love
So,
that too.
one of the things that as a director, Mary Kay, we always say when you're just selling the product, you get half the pie. But when you move up into management, you get the entire pie. You can benefit from every single part of the avenue of income, the way it's set up. And so I know for me, Naomi, when I first, within my first year, I became, reached that management level in Mary Kay. Again, we refer to that as the director position. And I think I was making a couple $1,000s from my sales, but I was also making between $3,000 and $4,000 by having a team. Now remember this, I was working full time, and this is the extra income I was picking up. So I had a full time job. I'm still making $2,000 a month from the sale of the product. I was making about $3,000 to $4,000 on the side, working about 20 hours a week in my Mary Kay business because I had reached the position of directorship. And then one day, I had an opportunity to meet Mary Kay Ash, the founder of our company. And so she said to me, Leslie, I think it's time for you to tell your job bye-bye. I'm like, you think so, Mary Kay? She goes, if you created this much money working 20 hours a week, what would happen if you did 40? And so, Naomi,
Wow.
from that point, my business kind of started accelerating, right? And of
Mhm.
course, again, you get out of the business what you put into the business, right? You put in more time, more focused effort, you're going to make more income. But I'm just going to only speak factually in terms of what I've been able to generate from Mary Kay. My highest commission in 1 month so far has been about $35,000. Um, and that was not from selling the product. That was straight commissions by having a team. And I'm sure Kim's is larger, and
Right. Mine was
Valerie
11.
Ragnoff's much
Yes.
larger. But when you think about the fact that we primarily work from our home-based offices, I'm at home in my office. Naomi is at home in her office. Of course, we go out and we do interact with our clients and our teams and all that. But you have to ask yourself, what kind of job would I have to generate that type of income? Seriously. And how much control would they have over my life? Right? And so, we're always telling women it's something you should really, take a look at. So, Naomi, to speak on that for a minute, I know you coming from a background of being an
I
engineer.
came from a background of engineering. I was an engineer. And for me, I had to go where they wanted me to go, stay how long they wanted me to stay. And sometimes I would be away 2 weeks at a time, out of the country,
Wow.
mind you. And so having small kids, that didn't really feel right with me. And so my husband and I decided that we had to make a decision. Now, Mary Kay was not on the plate at that point, But when I started using the product and I found out more information about it and I fell in love with it, it really made a difference. And so all of us come into this business different points, different reason for going where we want to go. Now, I've been in Mary Kay, like Leslie said, over 20 years, and my highest check has been over 11,000 in 1 month, which is amazing. And the flexibility it has given me is even more amazing with 4 boys and now grandkids. And so this is something that is amazing. I was just telling my daughter-in-laws this weekend, I couldn't do what I did with you if I didn't have Mary Kay.
Right.
The flexibility, the confidence I had that I got from Mary Kay, the business, is amazing. And also to be with awesome mentors like National Kim and Leslie, you know, who wouldn't want it? That
Yes.
is awesome. So, like I said, when I started, that's where I was as an engineer, made good money, but I had no control of my time. And
Mhm.
that's a decision that my husband and I made.
So I see a question in the chat. I think someone's asking, is it hard to do Mary Kay now? And we both will address that. I actually think it's a little bit easier to
I
do
think
Mary
so
Kay
too.
now, and I'm going to tell you why I think it's easier. Because prior to the pandemic, our primary focus was to go meet everybody in person, to do what I refer to as gatherings. But now you got the freedom to do this either way. Somebody can be watching one of our YouTubes. Kim pointed out somebody could be watching one of the tutorials that Mary Kay has preloaded on our video lounge, giving instructions on how to do, glamour application, or walk through different skincare products depending on your skin type. And so people can go straight to your website. They can shop. They can log on their credit card information. Things can be drop shipped directly to them. So, in my opinion, I don't know about you, Naomi. I
Oh,
personally, let me just say this: since the pandemic, now this is the truth. Since the pandemic, I have made more money than I was making before the pandemic. So, what changed? What caused me to make more money now? I think it's having this hybrid approach. I don't have to go run and do everything. I don't have to get on a plane to go fly to Virginia to see my consultants. I can, do something with them virtually and still be just as impactful. And they can make money, and I can make money, and I can be on camera for an hour, girl, and then I'm off and doing whatever it is that I need to do. And I like that. And I think that's the beauty of Mary Kay. We're always evolving, right? We're
yes,
changing with the times. I heard somebody say this past weekend that we're not their grandmother's uh, cosmetics. Girl,
cosmetic.
no. I mean, we love our grandmother. I love my granny too, but I don't think my granny could be on here doing all of this that we do. You know what I mean? But
I,
then
I,
again,
I
she could.
agree. Yeah.
She could.
Uh-huh.
One of my mentors is 80 years old. And I mean, why is she one of my mentors? Because she's made about $9 million, and she's a
Uh-huh.
top director in Mary Kay and has made that kind of money at 80 and still able to work from home and do her thing. How many 80-year-olds that are clearing that kind of money? Now, girl, that's a
And she
message.
looks good too. And she
She
looks good
does.
too.
She
Yeah, I
does.
know. I just saw it at seminar. We were talking about it. We were just talking about it. I wish we had taken, we took a picture. But you know what? I so agree with you, Leslie. Right now, because of all the social media, because of the technology, we have evolved into a company that is really reaching all over the world, not just next door like it was before,
Right.
or it is all over. And the convenience of using Zoom, using Facebook Live, our virtual aspect, Instagram, all of the uses of using social media has expanded us all over the world. And that is amazing. And as directors, we can go all over the world
That's right.
or a
Well,
certain part where Mary Kay is in,
that's right.
40 countries. And
Yeah.
so, yes, I have found that it's so convenient. Right now, look at us. She's in Atlanta. I'm in Augusta, and we are communicating to you guys, to the world.
Right. Right.
And so,
So Naomi,
yeah,
one
we
thing
have
that I love that
expanded.
one thing I love that you talk about is the tax deductions. Let's talk about that for a minute. Now I know
Oh, yes,
neither of us are
definitely.
accountants, so we're not going to give you accounting advice. but we're going to just tell you some of the basic things, basic tax deductions that we utilize on a day-to-day basis that I feel everybody should be using, right? So let's first talk, Naomi, about our trip. Will you start from that angle? Will you start talking
Okay.
about we went to Dallas,
Okay.
how we used all of that?
Okay. Let's talk about our trip. Okay. Tax write off. That is one of the things that really turned me on to Mary Kay and my husband.
Yes.
One thing is that our trip, we flew to, you don't want to know, we flew from Augusta to Atlanta to Dallas. That trip, we're going to a business event. So the trip is a tax write off. Also, we Uber, Lyft to whatever we had to go. That was a tax write off. The hotel that we stayed at that Mary Kay saw to set up for us, that was a tax write off. Can you see what it does for you by having you write off more? And that way it puts you in a lower tax bracket. The food, if we had dinner at a great restaurant. We were at a business event. That was a tax write off. Can you see it adds up? Get those numbers. And so everything we did was a tax write off. You know what? Even the suit we had on is a tax write off. It's a
And
Mary Kay suit jacket rather, that we wear for
mhm.
our business.
And
So
please
it
believe
was
while
a
you talk
complete
about
tax
that,
write off.
you know I wrote off my evening gown. Total
Oh,
tax,
yes. Oh, you
absolutely.
wrote off. See the girl? She has it. She knows exactly what to do. Her evening gown is a tax write off. And you drove.
I did. I drove because I wanted to stop and see a few of my consultants on the way. And so gas, everything, girl, any and everything I could possibly do, I attach it to my taxes. Okay. As a tax write off. Look, let me also mention this too. Of course, my husband went. Okay. Now he bought a tuxedo. Let me break it down for this Mary Kay event. So you have to stop and think, what are you spending money on that you're not being able to connect to your home-based business? Well, we figured out a way of how to connect those things. Now, Naomi, even when we go on our personal vacations, right? As long as
Hmm.
we do some Mary Kay, let's say, you're going wherever it is that you're going, and you're going to maybe see some family, some friends. You're going to connect that to your Mary Kay business and possibly be able to write off a portion of that trip or maybe even all of it if you're strategic
Yes.
in how you set that up. Another
Yes.
thing that I love is being able to write off my cell phone bill, honey. Please believe it. We pay that every single month. There's so many things. And once you decide to become a part of Mary Kay, we can kind of share more specific information, things that you
Right.
can do. But my husband feels the same way. You will always be in Mary Kay if for no other reason the
A tax
tax
write off.
deductions. Absolutely. So that's a huge one. So let me stop for a minute, Naomi. Are there any questions in the chat that I could
No, we
maybe
have
I
some great comment. Iris Mills, she said, my grandmother used to use Mary Kay skincare and she had a beautiful skin before she
yes,
passed. And I
right.
bet she had a beautiful skin. God bless her. Let's see if National Kim. This is a business for family. Everyone benefits. Everyone does
Oh yeah,
benefit, definitely. Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So we've talked about 50% profit. We've talked about how you can extend you can create additional income by sharing the business opportunity. We talked about tax deductions. We talked about the cars. There's no territory. So I can
Yes.
Mary Kay here in Georgia. If I travel to North Carolina, California, wherever, I can do Mary Kay there as
Yes.
well. And this is how some of those things can be connected to your business, and you can count them as tax deductions. All right, another thing, Naomi.
Training.
Okay, go ahead and mention that.
Okay, let's talk about training. That's the first thing people want to know is how are we trained? Well, you know what? I think Mary Kay is one of the best trained company
Yeah,
that people have. And when you first start, you always have a director or someone that is your coach that will walk you through. But also on the Mary Kay site, it's educational, everything there,
right,
different university that we have on Mary Kay. You're never alone. You're independent, but you're not by yourself. And that is so important to know that we will be there to support you, to coach you, to help you, just like someone does it for us. School is never out for us. We're always learning. And that is what we love, because what we give, we give, what we get, we give back. And I love what this training is all about when it comes to Mary Kay. You're always learning. And we just came back from seminar and we're always learning something new. And so school is always there for you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, the last thing I want to mention, you kind of have referenced it a couple times, is that as you work hard, Mary Kay gives what I refer to as Cinderella gifts. So
Yes.
we were just at our big headquarters, our big corporate event, and we picked up all kinds of little diamond rings and all kinds of prizes and things like. I know I have my. I love this ring. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I
So there's
know. I think
all
I got one too
kinds
big.
all kinds of rings that you can earn from the quarter sales. If you did a higher level this year than last year, you can either choose another ring or the cash. And of course, if you do at least $500,000 or more, you can you're rewarded with. I think the largest ring I have is 4.5 carats, which is this one. And they cleaned up all my jewelry. I was just so excited. Okay, and then after a certain point, you can say, "Girl, I don't need any more jewelry. Give me the cash." And so Mary Kay will also give you the cash instead of the ring, which is where I'm at now. So that when I go on my trip, I can buy myself a new purse that I really want. So anyway, the pink girl, whatever it is,
She's right.
right? But if you are, if you reach a certain level, then Mary Kay likes to, we refer to that as our top director level. The Mary Kay, it sends us on an all expense paid trip. I'm so excited about this because, honey, we are so looking forward to this trip. It's actually in a month. Um, we go in September. I'm really excited about that because Mary Kay treats me and they treat my husband. And so it was so funny, Naomi. We had to pick our excursions. What are you gonna do on the trips, right? So I signed Rodney up for a cooking class. Did I tell you that?
No, you didn't. A cooking class.
Girl,
Okay.
he's gonna be in Spain at Barcelona and it's all there. Okay, there's a cooking class down by the beach that some of the men will be doing. I said, check, signed him right on up for that. Then even though I won't get a chance to go, he'll go. We'll be in business meetings that day. But it's just a wonderful opportunity. And listen, there's vacation, and then there's vacation on Mary Kay. I'm telling you, my first top director trip, Naomi, my room, the room, now we had done quite a bit that year, but my room that year was like $800 a night. I was like, what? Honey, I would never, ever spend $800 on a room per night. But it was absolutely fabulous. Like, if somebody else's room looked better than mine, honey, I didn't see it because my room was the queen's room as far as I was concerned. This looked great for her over here. Was too excited. So excited, honey. My husband, we've running a video the whole time that we are, that when we first walked in, just absolutely fabulous. And so I want you to know this company is worth anybody trying it, right, Naomi? I'm telling you, you owe it to yourself to try. And I always tell people, girl, give it 1 year. Try it just to see if your financial situation is better. And I will almost guarantee you are going to absolutely love it. As a matter of fact, there's 2 ways that you can join Mary Kay. I'm going to bring up the image so everybody can see it. Prayerfully, it works. So there's 2 ways that you can join Mary Kay. You can either join Mary Kay for $130, which, come on, starting a business for $130 is absolutely mind-boggling to me. But I want to show you what you get for $130. It comes with $550. I hope you see it.
Yes, we see it.
$550 worth of products and samples. Just everything that you need to kick off your initial customer base and what I like to say, to launch your business forward to success. So I love that you get all these training materials. Your beauty consultant can actually text you this actual flyer so you can see it up close, but it comes with 2 miracle sets. Now, the miracle set's $120. You're going to get 2 of those. You get all of the CC foundations. I didn't say 1. I didn't say 2. I said all of the CC foundations, satin hands. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Mary Kay Corporate really does a great job at what I refer to as your welcome package. This is your welcome package, and it's only $130. And let's just be clear, honey, when I went in and got my nails done a few days ago, Naomi, and my pedicure, I'm sad to say, but it is true, and I'm sure our guests can relate. I spent more than $130 to get these nails done, but you can
Yes, you
start your
have. Yes, we
own
will.
business for $130. The second way that you can join Mary Kay, hopefully the second flyer popped up, is what we refer to as the E-Start. The E-Start you can join for $30. And both of these options, by the way, the first option comes with the kit and caboodle, all the fun stuff. But if you want the E-Start, you also can join, you can take advantage of the 50% discount with either starter kit options. Both of these also come with credit card processing because, girl, you have to be able to process credit cards if you're going to have a business. You get your own website, your very own personalized website. And we have a technical support team. We refer to that as our In Touch team. They will help you set up your website. It's very simple. A couple of clicks of the mouse and it's set up. And girl, you're ready to go. So either for $30 or $130, what an amazing time to start. And Naomi, one thing, I was talking to one of my girlfriends that I talked to last year, and she was like, "Oh no, Leslie, the time is not right." And I'm always telling people, "Girl, when is the time ever going to be perfect? You just have to start. You have to make a decision. I'm going to start." And I always say, today is your day to start your own Mary Kay business. And why would today be a perfect time to start? Because we will be launching some new products very soon. And this upcoming weekend, we're going to be doing some training, start prepping our sales force team on exactly how we're going to execute these new products that are coming out. So you'll have extra money for the holidays, girl, plenty of money for the holidays. You'll have plenty of money to move forward in the new year and just kind of take some of that financial stress off your back. That's my mission, Naomi, is to show women a better financial way to live life and not be stressed over every dime. I don't like that. I'm serious. I can't live like that. Been there, don't want to live that way anymore. And so I'm excited to share with you that you can do it too. For either $130 or $30, come and join us, try it out, see if it's something that you enjoy. And even if you're not a big glamour person, you can focus on selling the skincare. But the main thing is you allow your customers to decide what it is that they want to purchase from you. And it starts with you being a great advertisement about using our skincare. Naomi, anything you want to add to that?
No, I was so busy counting up.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, you said it all. And we just want to thank you for coming on. It was really fun sharing about Mary Kay. Wasn't it amazing? And National Kim, hold on. She said, I want to make sure she said 3.5 carat of diamond. I always get more diamonds. She loved diamonds. And
She
she
loves
said,
that.
yeah, she loves diamond. Yes, she
Yes,
does.
yes, yes.
Luxury vacation. Yes, definitely. And
Absolutely.
so I wanted to share. You can type anything. I'll make sure I share it, National Kim. But
Yeah, so it's a great time to start your own home-based business. So, reach out to your beauty consultant, or you can just drop in the chat, "I'm ready." Matter of fact, this weekend after I posted all those pictures, I had people tagging us, "I'm interested, I'm ready." I said, "You better go, God, go." I was so
just
excited.
grab onto it.
People were, popping right on, letting us know that they were interested in joining Mary Kay, giving it a try. You owe it to yourself to try this business and see what it can do for you and your family. All right, Naomi, I think those are the main things that I wanted to share. I know we've got several people that are watching, so make sure you reach out to your beauty consultant. As a matter of fact, when you make a yes decision to join Mary Kay this week, make sure your beauty consultant reaches out to myself or Naomi. We have a
That's
welcome gift for you. We don't want you to miss it, but it has to be this week.
This
What's
week.
Saturday's date, Naomi? Is that
Saturday date is.
You're going to a
Hold
wedding?
on, let's get the
You should be
date
on that date.
together. Somebody give us the date. Work it.
Let's see if somebody's going to drop the date for us.
I should know the date. It's the
but
4th. It's the 5th. The Saturday's the 5th.
The 5th. So if you make your
The
yes
5th.
decision by August 5th, we want to make sure that you get this special gift that Naomi and I have set aside for you. Don't miss it, girl. And if you have any other questions or you want to talk to us one-on-one, we're happy to do that as well. All right, Naomi, girl, you got to pick our winners before
we got to
end.
pick a winner. I don't want to leave without a winner. I just want to make sure. And National Kim said, "I love partnering with the two of you as business partner." Yes, National Kim, definitely. That's what we are, business partners. Thank you, Angel. It is the 5th. Okay, the winner. Oh my, I count the number. Coach Farmer. I hope she
Yes.
is a guest. She has been hot on there. I love it. She has made so many comments. You
That's my
are the
girl.
winner without even thinking about it. Thank you for coming on in the beginning and sticking with us.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. All right. And again, if you have any questions at all, let us know. We need to pick one more winner. Naomi, pick one more. Can you do
Okay,
that?
pick one more.
I
Is
can't see the
Angel a
face. Yes, she is.
she's a consultant. Okay. Let's see.
We got
We
somebody.
have,
else.
hold
Let
on.
me see if I
There
can
is
see
one
that.
more. See if I can get her name. It's a long one.
You said it's a long one. You are hilarious. Okay.
Walkin Madison. I don't even want to pronounce you, Tasha.
Tasha Madison, is that what you said?
Yeah, she's using Mary Kay as my first exposure to makeup. I don't know. She's a consultant or a guest.
She must be a guest. So make sure you let your beauty consultant know to reach out to us so that we know how to get you your gift. So say that name one more time, Naomi. You
It's
have to spell it.
Utasha Watson Madison.
Okay. All right. Make sure
I'm
you
not
let
sure
us
whether,
know who you are,
yeah.
and we'll get that sent out to you. Well, Naomi, I know we did this a little bit different. We've got some fun tutorials that are coming up soon. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do a little teaser. I'm rocking today. I hope y'all see it. We're launching some brand new lip liners and eyeliners that are water resistant. And this one right here that I'm wearing is called Hot Pink. And let me tell you how fabulous it is. I just put it on and colored these lips in.
Glides.
What in the world has Mary done to us? Now you give me a good lip liner, I am so dangerous. I'm just saying. And I had the nerve to do an ombre with it. Stop
You're
it.
dangerous, girl. You're just dangerous. That's all to it. It's
Stop
gorgeous.
it. I'm telling you, when you guys see this new product that we'll be launching, we'll be talking a little bit more about that next Monday night. So you join us at 7 o'clock. It will be fun. It will be live. So yeah, consultants, make sure you get your guest here. And again, if you are watching the playback, we want to encourage you to just hashtag it playback, replay, so we can see that. And we'll come back out here later on by Saturday, and we'll give away a few more gifts. All right, Naomi, thank you, my friend. You are absolutely wonderful. Yes, we hope you enjoyed tonight's show. And don't forget, you have until this Saturday to let us know that you made a yes decision to join Mary Kay. And when you make that yes decision, you'll be able to take advantage of our welcome aboard gift. All right, girl. Thanks again. Have a good night. We'll see you guys next time.
We'll see you next week. Don't miss out. Those new liners are off the chain. You don't want to miss it.
All right. We'll see you then.
Next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.